Following in the footsteps of some of Kimberley's most dedicated community members, longtime volunteer Jim Webster was recently awarded the Jack Ratcliffe Commitment to Community Award for 2024.
It was quite a surprise and quite an honor. And then I looked at the other people who have won it before me, and I said, well, that's pretty good company to be in.
The Jack Ratcliffe Community Service Award was brought in to recognize exceptional volunteerism over a long period of time for folks in Kimberley that have contributed to the community.
Ratcliffe, the award's namesake, held many positions on non-profits in the city, along with a 30-year stint on Kimberley City Council.
I'd never met Jack Ratcliffe before, but I'd heard about him and heard that he'd contributed a lot to the community, both in his work and then as a councillor and then volunteering.
Moving to the city in 2004, Webster's community involvement began through his passion for the sport of orienteering.
I started to organize a few small orienteering events, and local people were coming out to them. And then in 2010, we held the North American Orienteering Championships, which was a big event. There was 500 people from all over the world. And after that event, a few of us started thinking, what other kind of events could we do that might appeal to the outdoor crowd.
Webster would go on to develop a host of events, including the hiking, biking and running favourite Round the Mountain, bring a symphony to the top of the local ski hill, and organise the Kimberley Pipe Band's 90th anniversary tattoo.
Jim has brought events to the community that would never have existed had he not taken on that champion's role in making them happen. Things like Symphony on the Mountain. What an amazing concept. Who would even think to take something like that on? Well, it turns out that Jim Webster thought to take that on. Round the Mountain sells out every single year. It's an amazing event every June here in Kimberley. What has made Jim particularly effective is his ability to draw people in with skill and experience that he can delegate to.
I like to give people freedom to kind of use their own imagination rather than me telling them point by point what they should be doing in that role.
And with a career of service now spanning 2 decades, Webster is showing no signs of slowing down. In fact, the question is, as it has always been, what can he do next?
To me, it's the challenge. It's can you come up with an idea and make it interesting enough that other people will say, hey, that sounds like it's going to be fun, and actually come out and try it. I always find I get way more out of it than what I put into it, because the number of people I've met, the friends I've made, the skills I've developed, it's very gratifying.
For Rogers TV in Kimberley, I'm James Farnan.